review is a month late, but it's Baby Driver. Who cares? Baby Driver is directed by Edgar Wright and stars Ansel Elgort, Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, and Jon Hamm. Before I start off this review, I'm gonna let you guys know I've never even seen another Edgar Wright movie. I know he's made a lot of great movies such as Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I've never even seen any of those, but after watching Baby Driver, I'm very interested to see all those movies because this one definitely got me on to Edgar Wright. So Baby Driver follows Ansel Elgort as Baby. He's a getaway driver who works jobs for Kevin Spacey's character. As the movie progresses, Baby meets the girl of his dreams. But before things can settle in, he's asked to do another job, and this is where things get messy. So since I've never even seen an Edgar Wright movie, I had no idea what to expect about Baby Driver. I heard it got plenty of great reviews, and people were saying it's possibly the best movie so far this year. And I was disappointed that I did not see it right away, and as the month passed by, I was continually thinking about this movie, and eventually last week I was like, I'll go see Baby Driver, why not? And to be honest guys, this movie blew me away on all levels. The one thing people mentioned about Edgar Wright is that his direction is completely unique and very different. You don't see style like Edgar Wright's. And that's the first thing I noticed when watching Baby Driver. The style with Edgar Wright's movies are definitely unique and one of a kind. I've never seen anything like this. The way he meshes the characters with the story, with the colors and the music, it all just goes so well together, and it's very strange and odd, but it just took my breath away in every single scene, and nothing ever felt out of place with his style. In a way, it kind of reminded me of Wes Anderson and his style, except way better, because I'm not really a huge fan of Wes Anderson movies. But besides the beautiful direction and style of this movie, the cast here is great. Ansel Elgort as Baby, I liked him a lot in this movie. He actually surprised me plenty. He had a lot of good lines and was a character I definitely got behind. In the film, he had a romance with Lily James's character, and people were saying they didn't really care about the romance in the movie, but personally, I got behind it. I enjoyed it, and it felt very believable. They both have great chemistry together on the screen. It felt like they'd known each other for several years. In some of the scenes, Baby is playing game. I don't know how he's able to pull it off. I could never play a game like that in real life. Baby is just so good at it. Kevin Spacey, Jon Hamm, and Jamie Foxx are also all great, very funny characters, and I felt like they were just right casting choices. The other great thing I heard about this movie was the action and the car chase scenes, and let me say this, the action in this movie was terrific. Especially these car chase scenes. Every single moment in these scenes, I was able to see what was going on, and that made me even more invested into this action. The way it was directed was just perfect, and these getaway car chase scenes were awesome. I have no other way in describing them. This movie was like a much better version of Drive, and after watching Drive and this movie, every single time I go out on the road, I just want to floor it to 80 miles per hour like I'm getting away to. The soundtrack and the music in this movie was great. There was a lot of throwbacks in there and a lot of melodies that I really enjoyed. I felt like it was so rightly placed in this movie. I really love the music choices by Edgar Wright for this film. In one scene, we see Baby listening to his music, walking on the streets, and he's just dancing all around. And that's very relatable because there's so many times during the day where I'm doing that myself, because music is just a great thing to listen to and gets me very jolly during the day. And the way they used music in this movie was also very unique. You know, in a lot of movies, there's music playing in the background, but the characters in the movie don't actually hear it, but the audience does. Well, in this movie, the characters and the audience are both listening to the music in some of the scenes, and that's just something I love so much when seeing this movie. Small things like that make me appreciate this movie even more. And Baby Driver is also a very funny movie. There's a lot of times where I chuckle to myself, and there's a lot of good little one-liners here. Honestly, guys, there's really nothing I have to complain about with Baby Driver. I feel like this was a great summer movie that I was disappointed to see so much later than its release date, but hey, I was happy to see it. I would say the only negative I actually had with Baby Driver was that maybe towards the end of the movie, I was thinking, yes, I like the direction they're going with this final scene, and I was like, yeah, that's a very gutsy move. But then they all of a sudden just decided to go back on that and changed it completely, and I was like, alright, that was sort of unnecessary. I was fine with the way they were going to end it. but that's just a nitpick. So overall, Baby Driver is a thrill ride of a movie. I enjoyed it so much. I would say this is definitely one of my favorite movies of the year so far. I'm gonna give Baby Driver a 94%. If you have not seen this movie yet, definitely go check it out. It's highly recommended. It's only going to be in theaters for probably a couple more weeks, so go see it while you can. So this week, I'm planning on doing a video where I take a look at the potential 2018 Oscar movies. Hopefully that video will be uploaded within the next couple of days. Also this weekend, I will definitely be planning on seeing the movie Detroit. It looks like a great movie. I have yet to see a trailer for it, so I'm excited to see that. And The Dark Tower also comes out this weekend, so I might go check that out. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.